Today I am going to talk about a very important topic, which is what is the importance of phonics in kindergarten classes. Let's talk about the phonics. Let's try to know that what does a word phonics mean. Phonics refers to a method for teaching speakers of English to read and write that language. Phonics involves teaching how to connect the sounds of spoken English with letters or group of letters. For example, we have a letter K and the sound of letter K is K, can be represented by letter C, K, CK together or CH sometimes. And teaching them to blend the sounds of letters together to produce approximate pronunciations of unknown words. It is very important for the teachers in schools to develop phonemic awareness among kids. A lot of teachers in schools are of the opinion that they hardly teach phonics in their respective schools or classes, as the child cannot understand that how to learn these sounds. The teachers need to see whether the child is ready for learning phonics or not, because we have different age groups in our classrooms. Some can learn easily if they have a rich background, educational background on the part of their parents at their homes, but there are other groups of students who cannot grasp it. We need to see whether the child can identify letters, whether the child can relate the letters with sounds. It is worth mentioning that we teach phonics at early level, especially from playgroup till grade 1, because after that they are learning spellings and sight words and word in a full form, and they are also working on the comprehension skills. Here the term jolly phonics is used in schools in modern time, especially in Europe and America and UK. In countries like India, Bangladesh and Pakistan, we also have the jolly phonics. It is one of the best and most famous way to teach sounds to the kids in school. In this method, alphabets are taught in groups. Child uses multi-sensory approaches. Children listen stories, rhymes. Children are also shown some pictures, which makes the environment of the classroom very much learning, inviting and interesting. What happens in teaching phonics? Students are actually linking a letter to a sound. They also hear the letter sound at the beginning of a word, which is also called initial letter sound. Sometimes they are hearing the letter sounds at the end of the word, which are also called the final letter sound. They are also hearing any sound within a word, which is called middle sounds, and they are hearing similarities and patterns in words such as use of onset and rhyme. For example, there is a word cat. In cat, the ka sound or letter C is onset and at is a rhyme. Phonemic awareness instruction is more effective when students are taught to use letters to manipulate phoneme. Explicit phonemic awareness instructions helps readers and those having reading difficulties. Explicit phonemic awareness instructions help preschoolers, kindergartners, and first graders learn to spell. Different teachers in different parts of the world have different approaches to teach phonics. The sounds they learn will be accompanied by actions. The actions are support mechanism and multi-sensory link. The important part is letter sound, and it is very important that sounds are pronounced correctly. Once children link the letter and sounds, they can decode words and begin to read. We also teach the letter name, as this is important letter in the phase when children are spelling tricky words and using digraphs. However, the letter sound phoneme is more important at first. We learn to read by first learning the rules of phonics, that is, we learn to read by sounding out words and reading out loud, which is also called decoding to sounds. Knowledge of phonics must be deliberately taught and consciously learned. The major rules: long and short vowels and consonants digraph consisting of two letters representing one phoneme, such as oi, oi, sh becomes the sha sound and th becomes the th and sometimes the. Also, phonic instructions may include blend of letter sounds that represent larger subunit in words such as consonant pairs, onset and rhymes, like in a word stable, blur, blend, and so on. Dear teachers, it is very important to teach phonics at early level, because if we want to improve the pronunciation and decoding of the words and the comprehension of the students in our schools, phonics is must. But we have observed that the teachers are teaching only the name of the letters to the students, and the students do not have any awareness of phonics, blending, segmentation, digraph, trigraph, diphthongs, vowels, and consonants. In order to teach English effectively, phonics is the basic requirement on the part of the teachers to young kids. In my upcoming videos, I will talk about that how to teach phonics effectively in the classrooms and what are the requirements for teaching phonics in your respective classes. I hope you like my video. If you like it, please subscribe my channel and turn on the bell icon so that you can have my more and more upcoming videos. This is it for now. Thank you so much.